I am the chronicler. I shall record your adventures in my book of legends. Tell me of your deeds.
All right, let's play some more Adam, shall we? We're, I guess, a bunker underneath the cult place. Man. Oh, something's going on in here. Oh man, I'm gonna gotta fight them guys. Your breath as you enter the chamber. There is a group of people surrounding a large vessel filled with pulsing slimy life, a plant of some kind, maybe a mushroom. Despite doing your best to stay silent, every man turned towards you in unison, the snowy bright, glowing green eyes and pulsing translucent covering their skin. But the weirdest part of all is the man who seemingly leads them. You know this man. Indeed, you are talking to him, or the only man sent to find the lost expedition. That's Malver, whatever his name is. Oh no, that's military man if I ever saw one. Not a simple man in any way, a magnificent man, a true, honest guy general. Look how his eyes shine, reflecting the peaceful future of communism. Look at that cigarette fungal mass of the one behind his back. Oh no, why is there a fungal mass? And what kind of peaceful future is green? Oh child, something is wrong with this general monitor. Something is very, very wrong. You think? Such a slight smile, a statement or two. So am I right? Were you sent here to find my expedition? Yes, that's me. At last we meet. You were always so close, but we could never get near you, as a proverbial fate itself drove you away. Woof, have I guessed your name correctly? What the hell is going on here? I will gladly tell you all you need to know, Fidel, in due time. Am I truly talking to General Mario? Partially, yes. I am still this, Marvia, but I am no more than a single being. I am part of a whole, part of the mushroom web linking me to all other living beings on the planet. With a kind of Mycelium, you might say, yes, I am Morozov. But I am also the thing you see in the pod behind Martha's back. And these people around Martha, they are me as well. Like a circle jerk. Oh wow. And I thought you were a man of high morals. I still remember you yelling at Cadet Beethoven for drawing Cadet Oscar as naked after all. Hee. But my amazing jokes aside, what the hell is wrong with you? Oh no, why are you even? I have said this already. We get linked with other living beings and terrible yet invisible like web. Stop being a person. It's called living in a communist country. What are your delivery? Speak. What does it all mean? The general eyes glow greener as he peers straight into your eyes. Hold up, part of a whole, miss, and what about Adam? Right, so did you end up becoming this part of the whole? The general speaks softly and slowly as it's a death of memory. In the first years of the last war, when Kazimir was still in ruins, we called upon a Renaissance party that was by chance passing through the devastation zone. This party was led by General Murray from below ground. We did we call upon him from the depths of this very bunker where we were created by the greatest minds of old Soviet science. General Mov, heard the call, and he and his men forced their way inside the facility with explosives. They talked to us and joined us for a greater good. I don't believe that. Wow, what a waste of time you turned out to be. You know how much sand filled my socks as I plowed through the waste looking for your sorry ass. And my buddy Wolf, he got this, he's saying in his underpants because he lacked proper hygiene, that this is the result of all our rashes and blisters. A half mushroom, half traitor babbling nonsense near some kind of giant chamber pot. Those glowing eyes do not suit you, Marv. Oh, I can forgive you if you said you stumbled upon this monster by accident. Adam would forgive you, but the real Adam, where man and wolf served the motherland, but you said you went through this abominable transformation because you wanted you dog. Why? Because you thought we were doing a good man's work. The sin is unforgivable. Origin of whatever currently habitats with emotion green flames. And what exactly are you? Care to tell me? Do you speak of the mushroom before you? This is a fungal mass created by science during the project they called Shtaknogovite. They wanted to create a soldier that would fight without food, water, medicine, and moral support, whose actions would be completely under his handler's control. The fungus was an unwanted byproduct of the early experiment. Later on, discovering the telepathic abilities the scientists tried to use as an accident to advance their project. They want the super soldiers to link telepathy to one another by means of psychic Mycelium. Then they could act as a single organism on the battlefield. The super soldiers, however, were not created. The Cold War turned hot in just one day, but without a project collapse around it, the biomass was never destroyed. The fungal mass survived in silence and united the minds of those around it, creating a single mushroom mind. Hold your hearts and muscle biomass. What about Adam? How long was this going on? Without Adam's knowledge, a conspiracy, conspiracy, so be it. The conspiracy started soon after the war when General Wilson stumbled upon this very room in a sacred, wild little town called Crimea. So the railroad ignored it. This forgettable place was an ideal vacation experiments on the enemies such as myself. This was my birthplace, my birthplace chamber. After that, Roosevelt took the charge. He and I selected candidates who I later brought here and told them everything to choose to partake in our great plan. Some were filtered from the group right from the start. Who knows, maybe a few years you would have become one of us. Filtered, you mean you killed those who opposed your plot? Oh, no, we are against violence. I can be useful, but if there's any possibility of avoiding bloodshed, we choose it. Those who were deemed untrustworthy were simply never contacted again. We were very careful. In Bunker 13, however, we could not reach a peaceful solution. When the mushroom mind attempted to contact the ultimate expedition members, they panicked. They began shooting at their colleagues, and we had no dispose of them. Alas, but the idea of taking them with my expedition came on top of brass. Hold up, part of a whole business. What about Adam? The general calm's expression does not change. What is Adam? A dried up husk of old glory, a miserable little group of soldiers and paper pushers destroyed by its own secrecy. It served us well as a stepping stone, a platform from which we could launch our great unification. Now that Adam function is no longer needed, it is only value lies in how many people it shall provide our case. Why are you doing this? What is the end game of this unification thing? Martin sighs. After the fall of society, we collected an unfathomable amount of information from the Soviet government's high-tech database. We wanted to learn about people, about this planet, about outer space. We fed that on the information, just as our cells fed on nurture solutions, and this feeding gave results. Oh yes, we saw everything. We became enlightened. We knew the inner workings of the universe, the laws of physics, the endless possibilities of the future holds. When the saw was one of the endless possibilities that grew more and more portable with each year, with each day, with each hour, it became more and more real. Maybe it was always there, maybe because of fires of the last war. It does not matter. I'm talking way too much. The gist of it is this: an asteroid named 037 is getting closer and closer to Earth today. It's close enough to be seen with the naked eye. Some have even given it a folk name, the Hertzer star. This asteroid has a radius of approximately 20 kilometers. If it strikes, it will wipe out 94% life on Earth. Project Impact, 31 years ago, humanity is the current state of do nothing about the minutes from the star. Civilization simply cannot be rebuilt in time unless a very single human being cooperates with the other, and we both know what this is implemented due to. How should we put it? Human nature. Yeah, you're right. The constant division, the us and them mentally. Yeah, humans been killing each other since one age slapped another. I mean, that's not going to stop. The only way to resolve this situation is the unification of humanity in the single mind, our mind. Only then will civilization develop quick enough to counter this threat, otherwise destroy the planet. Only when we have achieved unity. Pardon me, something wriggled in my brain box for a moment, and no wonder after hearing all this. Don't you find it too scary, Yushev? Before today, I was afraid I wouldn't be able to spend my twilight years with the woman I love. Now I doubt I'll ever have time to find the woman I will love, because the world will turn to shit in the next few years. Oh, we were all waiting for the green inferno of the poisonous wormwood star of which Hebrew Project spoke of years ago, but it is really our doom shall come to the blood light of our earth. I sensed that something was terribly wrong with our guest in the sky. I had hoped it was pre-war satellite or something like that. How wrong was I, Wolf? Listen, we know that you already encountered the other parts of the mushroom mind in the mountain pass of Lowe's and the dead, and both times you let those parts join the whole. You must know by now that we speak the truth. We would never lie about something like this. After General Moscow expedition brought the mushroom mind, but damn, there's a lot of talking, from the Bunker 13 to Rosmia, we became strong enough to start a process of unification, and when you returned the two parts of us, we lost all doubt. We have waited long enough, and we will not delay the plan any longer. Soon our special spores will be introduced to the city's water supply, and then the mushroom will start its work. After unification of Rosmia, we will develop a plan of action to save the planet. It must be done. The mushroom mind must not perish. Do you understand? Hee, good luck with this, guys. For a personal reason, my brain won't be affected by your shit. But yeah, best of luck to you. You're really smart. Like, wow, so smart. Alexander turns to you, nods slightly at the huge mushroom, making a L. Loser with the fingers one hand and displays against his forehead. Hutchins makes an impatient look at his head. I'm sorry, but are you going to say that not all people will be absorbed into the single mind of yours? When will they say that some people, famous writers, for example, will be spared and given new flats, perhaps a summer house, a nice person for a controllable life outside of the gross test single-minded atrocity? What? You don't even offer the pittance? Oh, how right, Commander Solomon. We have to be present. Oh, come on. Fidel's face is twisted in disgust. I will say something a boy, a naive romanticist would say, but I won't regret it. I don't understand why you would bother saving life on Earth when there will be no more to enjoy it if you succeed. If you take over human minds and make them part of your web, there will be no more thoughts, no more dreams, no more feelings, hopes, emotions. I would rather let Earth burn, be reduced to space dust, than endure such a terrible fate. I agree. What if you're wrong? What if there's no danger? Listen, you mushroom thing, you must want to rule over people, don't you? Understanding all the circumstances, it's a valid idea. So whose mind will survive? Will it be yours? The mind itself will survive. The mushroom wants, every single organism wants survival. His personally will also dissolve into the process of unification. Can't tell if you're lying, I don't know. But then there really is no other way. People will never start solution problem like to this level. Hold up. Let's reach a consensus of some sort. Hold up. Let's research the consensus. Let's reach a consensus of some sort. Hope we operate in fact, not illusions. Illusions are what left us to the loss of our technology clutch over 20 years ago. There must be another way, I'm sure of it. Your words are lacking. What you do is no reason for us to stop our plans. Then your life lay before you. You don't agree to stop your plot. Then there are really no other way. People will never listen to this solution a long time. I can't deal with you, but I can try killing you. A pity, such a pity. May I ask why? No offense, but you won't get it. No offense, but you won't get it. Why humans are crafty critters, we will find a way even without a total zombification. We'll die as sure, but we'll die as people. Our children will be thankful for that. Enough words. How about you? stay alive while they do the work. Grenades and shit. Alright, I'm addicted. I'll be addicted, then be deaded. Critical. Oh shit. Dead. Come on, dude, light them up. Light them up. Good, 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 good. Oh shit. Damn it. He shot me for 6 damage, bro. Get him. Yes. Yes. Weapons, right? Damn. Buddy, what did he have, right? Yeah, a good rifle. A good rifle. shotgun on me. He hit me, and what is that? A special pistol. Oh man, a shotgun. Thinking I can do it here, like. Strange, I do not want to cause any harm to this creature. How you do it?
You leave the Mycelium building as if in a daze. You still can't believe it's all over. The long road has finally ended, and now the only thing left is to turn around and reflect upon the changes your actions have caused to life in the wastes. The remnants of the Mycelium society have scattered all across the wastes. Some found new religious orders, some continued helping people on their own, and some entered politics. Protected by its mighty walls, with time, Krasnoznamenny lost its link with the outside reality. As a modern monument to stagnation, this city stopped development, change, growth, choosing stability instead of progress, and clueless, faceless leaders locked inside impenetrable bunker instead of brave innovators well acquainted with the modern times. Under Dan's harsh control, the factory gang started growing in influence all across the waste, losing any resemblance to a ragtag team of criminals they once were, and turning into a well-respected army of mercenary guards with a large network, working in such places as Trunograd, Minsk, and Liepaja. Under Katya Radchenko's leadership, the people of Atrodne have finally felt some hope for a brighter future. Under the protection of the factory gang, with their constant leader Dan, this hope eventually came true. Atrodne turned into a criminal-free, cozy town that attracted honest and hard-working folk from all across the wastes. The Red Fighter settlement, which was founded thanks to you, quickly turned into a large center of trade and culture, becoming much more important than Krasnoznamenny. The cheerful citizens even erected a statue in honor of their founders. The monument depicted you and Gozin standing on a pedestal, hammer and sickle in hand. Under the leadership of Maxim Maximovich, the feud that was about to become a full-fledged civil war ended and became nothing but history. The now peaceful community of merchants and guards quickly grew and turned into a much larger trade hub that was always ready to offer honest jobs to the people of the city that grew around it. Fidel left his pub in the outskirts of Krasnoznamenny and returned to the Atom HQ. While serving in active duty, he accomplished a lot of great things and uncovered many lost technologies. His last mission, though, didn't go according to plan. Fidel was mortally wounded in a desperate battle against the forces of the northern tyrant Sioma Varanok. Haxogen finally decided that he traveled enough for his long life and settled in the great city of Trudegrad. There he wrote his first post-war novel, Traveling with My Child. The book was critically acclaimed and quickly became a wasteland bestseller. Its sequel, Major Hexagen's Last Battle, didn't fare as well. After learning to cope with his dual nature, Alexander quietly deserted the ranks of Atom and went into a lifelong journey across the wastes, looking for adventure and the attention of cuties. Many people remembered him as a traveling strongman, a good friend of children, and a lover of hard booze, who always called his traveling companions weird nicknames like Cho or Bob. As for you, some travelers say that they saw your dusty figure on the northern tract, traveling alongside several scientists and merchants. Mercenaries, on the other hand, claim they saw you with troops, completing unknown objectives in the deadly wastes. Drunken stalkers, however, swear that you helped them rummage through ancient ruins. There are lots of stories, but which ones are true? Only time will tell.
Oh, man. That was fun. That was fun. I enjoyed that, man. I've been wanting to finish this game for a long time. That was pretty good, man. I highly recommend Adam. Adam, if you're a fan of Fallout 1 and Fallout 2, this was like if they remade Fallout 2, man. This was really good. I enjoyed it. Time to move on to something else. But what a great game. Just got to say, if you make a melee guy and you want him to throw grenades, well, he should be able to throw grenades to help out. Put points and attention. Yes, indeed.